Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dice Masters with James and Zach. I'm Zach.
And I'm James. Hello.
Hello. It's been a little while. We took a bit of a break. And in the meantime, rotation was announced. And James and I plan on running a couple of sidekick teams against each other. And then we thought, why not try to make them modern legal as of the new modern? And so here are a couple of teams focused around sidekicks that should still be legal as of June 1st. So my team, I've got the Super Rare Jubilee that I finally managed to trade for to do some ping damage or to remove blockers. And I thought I would try and pair it up with the uncommon US Agent from the Thor set. So with Jubilee out, every time I field a sidekick, I deal damage. And then if I field US Agent, I can sacrifice any number of sidekicks and deal a damage again. So maybe I can try and get him coming and going that way. I've got Mimic and Professor X for ramp because I think that'll be particularly strong in the new modern. But I've also got Crystal as a way of getting sidekicks more often without having to spend any extra energy sometimes. And then I've got Billy Club as the new mask energy fixer, so I can get sidekicks in the field and then turn them into masks to get them out of the field and then use them for Professor X and other things. And then my backup win condition is Team Up. And so I've used Wong to buff all my sidekicks and Howard Stark to possibly give all of my buffed sidekicks even more of a buff. And then Insect Plague to maybe sneak some buffed sidekick damage through here and there. So that's my team.
And I got a similar team, but it was one originally run by Matt Jourdain and just updated to make it fully hyper modern, or whatever we're going to call it. Very modern, that's what I'm calling it. So thanks, Matt. Excellent. Basically, it's based on Spot Sam ramp. Sam says while Samantha Wilson is active, when you field a sidekick die, draw and roll a die. And the Spot says while the Spot is active, whenever you draw and roll a die outside your clear and draw step, draw and roll an extra die. So every time I field a sidekick and they're both active, then I can draw and roll 2 more dice. And hopefully I'll be using Professor X, for example, to field some sidekicks. And of course, most of the rest of the team is padded out with allies. We've got Wong, but a different Wong, the one that has fast. Although on balance, I think maybe Zack's choice is better. But fast is always good, and he costs less. Got Jarvis, who says when fielded, deal X damage to target character die, where X is the number of character dice you fielded this turn. In a normal team, that wouldn't do more usually than maybe 1 or 2 damage, but in this team, it might actually do quite a lot more than that because I might be fielding lots of sidekicks and allies. Jubilee, same as Zack has, except he has the super rare and I don't, so I'm proxying. I also don't have the Professor X dice. This is a proxy. Don't tell anyone. And then I've got Ace the Bat Hound, who's another ally, and he's cheap. He's got good fielding costs, and he's a fist. And Dum Dum, who shares an affiliation with Samantha. He's a shield character, and I would have preferred to have more affiliations because of Team Up. But hey, Dum Dum is pretty good when there's lots of sidekicks in the field. A big entrance to get it all started. So yeah, like Zack, I've got the Jubilee as a direct damage and Team Up as a sort of attack kind of thing. So we could go either way. That's about it, I think. Over to you, Zack.
All right. Well, time for action or energy.
Action, please, Zack.
It is energy.
Of course it is.
Let's see. No more chalkboard in the game, so I can't prep anything on turn 1. We didn't actually bring any other kinds of ramp. I think I'll still go first, though. That way I can maybe buy Mimic or something. All right. Good luck, James.
Good luck to you, sir.
Ooh, luckily, I have Billy Club now, so I will actually go ahead and turn that and buy Mimic.
Right, you are.
That's turn.
I'm intending to go for big entrance first, if at all possible. I guess I would like a sidekick, really.
We've got That's what Professor X is for.
Oh, that is what he's for, so I can do that, can't I? Thank you for the...
We can actually do it twice, if you really wanted to.
I think I'll just buy a big entrance and put it in my bag. In my bag. There you go. Over to you.
All right. So, 4 this time. Feels weird not having chalkboard already. I kind of want to buy one of your big entrants, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to re-roll these 2 shields. Feels like I should have sidekicks in the field on my sidekick team, but it also feels like I should do it after I've got Mimic out. I think, yeah, I'm going to field this sidekick. I'm going to pay 2 for Crystal. And why not? I'll just use Professor X Global to get another sidekick in the field. And pass turn.
I will.
Oh, pass priority, yes.
Professor X as well.
Yeah.
And then I guess I'll take my turn. We hope to pull out big entrance, and we do. Don't roll it though. So what do we want? So we're supposed to get, according to Matt's instructions, the Spot and Samantha out as soon as possible, and then load allies. Seems reasonable. So that would be fine. Don't have a shield, so I think I'll reload those. Ooh, that's all right. So I think on balance it would be best if I use that, and I'd probably put Sam in my bag because she will help me to ramp on her own, whereas Spot won't. Although I could get a bunch of cheap characters. No, I think I'd rather have Sam. I'll go with Sam. Put it in my bag. Is that the right thing to do? I don't know. You go. Pass turn.
Right. I feel like I'm sort of erring on the side of like getting Mimic working, but I probably should have just bought Jubilee instead of Crystal last turn. Maybe try to get that ping happening earlier. All right, here's Mimic. So we've got him there. Well, yeah, let's just do it. We'll do that. I'll target one of my own sidekicks, and then I'll buy Jubilee, and then I'll hold on to that energy for your turn.
Okay.
And pass priority, pass turn.
All right. 2 out, including Sam, and another 2. I suppose since Sam has fielding costs, we probably don't want big entrance. But we do want Sam. Come on, roll. Oh no. Energy's all right.
If you get Sam though, it's prepping, or it's not really prepping, it's rolling.
Come on, Sam. Roll. Yeah. Oh yeah. That feels good. So what do? I field her first for this shield. And while she's active, when I field a psychic die, I draw and roll a die. So I suppose I'll do that. Probably. I guess I'm hoping not for big entrance, but it's a sidekick. All right, I think I ought to be flipping that using your Billy Club Global to a is it mask. So it is. And I ought to be buying something, I would imagine. So I'll buy the Spot because I've got a mask. Sorry, a question mark, and he's a shield, and I'll pass turn to you.
All right.
Pass priority.
Yeah, I am going to use Professor X Global to do that, and because of that, I will get to prep 2 dice from my bag using Mimic.
Nice.
I could have done it twice if I thought about Billy Club ahead of time. All right, next turn. Okay, and then I will draw 2 dice, and then I'll need 2 more. All right, let's get some stuff going here. Oops. Oh, there's a cheap Jubilee and a sidekick. And it'd be nice to have Crystal. Well, I could just buy US Agent. Let's do that. Let's do the direct damage win con here. All right, I'm going to spend 5, buy US Agent, field Jubilee, field a sidekick, which will let me deal you 1 damage.
Okay.
Then I prep. I have 1 die left in my bag, which means this also gets prepped.
Right, you're on.
And then I will turn one of these into a mask.
Nice. Sneaky.
And
Yeah.
then I'll pass priority pass turn.
Okay. So I think you have the edge.
Well, it's only 1 damage at a time. Sadly, there's no more Q.
Okay, so we got that, and we got that, which means I can put things in my bag. I can flip one of those to a mask if necessary. Dum Dum is all right, but he's not an ally. He's all right. I think arguably I could reroll those. So I don't really need a shield, particularly. And I suppose it doesn't matter now. Yeah, I'd rather have a mask or a sidekick than these two. So I'll reroll it. There we go. So I'll use that and into my bag. Wait, so this is there, just to be clear. Aha, I have an opportunity to get this going, don't I? I could get, I could actually use that for fielding sidekicks from there. So what if I buy 2 bat hounds? Do I want to do that? No. I want to buy a bat hound and a Jarvis. And then I want to spin that to a mask and use it to field a sidekick. Is that going to work out? No, because really I want to set that back, but I can't do that having bought 2 things. Well, whatever. Too late. I'll field a sidekick, which means I get to draw and roll a die. You following this? Am I doing anything wrong? Oh no, he might have fielding costs. That's stupid. Oh no, he doesn't, in fact. Bat Hound does. That was a bit silly of me. Okay, okay, it's not so bad. Oh, fine. What can I do? If he'd come out, that would have been good, but I think I'll just. Can I use Professor X again? No, it's once per turn, right?
Well, but we both have 1.
Oh, yeah. So then I will. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, fine. I'll spit him down. That works.
I mean, technically, you can do it 2 times on your turn and 2 times on my turn, I think.
Okay. So that means I get to pull another one and roll it. This time it's Bat Hound.
Oh.
Okay, who fields for free and is an ally.
Yep. Ally.
So now I get to pull another one and field it. Is that right? No, I'll pull another one and roll it rather. So I've managed to reset my bag, even though I screwed it up a bit. And it's him.
Oh man, and he rolled. And he gets to field.
Yay! Fields for free, and we're good. I think we're good.
Wow.
Yeah, pass
That's
turn.
quite a turn. Well, I had this energy.
Oh, pass priority. I beg your pardon.
If I field a sidekick, I'll prep 2 dice, but I'll get 2 burn damage. But I think I'm gonna do it anyway, just for the memes. All right. So we'll do that, and then my bag is empty. So 2 of these. It doesn't really matter because I'm just gonna draw them right now anyway.
Is it damage to me?
So, what?
Is that damage to me?
Oh yeah, it is a damage to you. Thank you. Jubilee, and then I'm going to take 2 burn damage when I can't draw 2 dice from my bag. So we'll have that to mark my 2 generic energy there, and I'm going to go down 2. All right. Well, a couple of sidekicks would be nice with this guy here. I think I'm going to keep Crystal. And then I probably would like to buy Wong. I mean, so it's like I have 2 win cons. I've got Team Up and Howard Stark and Wong, and I've got Jubilee and US Agent, and I'm sort of going down one path already. All right, we'll just reroll these. I could try the Billy Club action. Oh man, if only you were already active, Crystal. Okay, so I'll use my 2 generic energy to field both of my characters. And neither of them are allies. So I'll do that, and I'll sacrifice 4 sidekicks to deal you 4 damage.
Oof! Jesus.
And it has to be opponent damage in this case.
That's good.
And then I've got 4 energy here. So I am going to... I think I'm going to spend 3 and I'll buy 1. And I'll hold on to that energy. And then now how do I get US Agent out of the field?
Is he when fielded? Presumably.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess I'll attack with him. Well, I'll pass priority first.
Yeah, I'll do this. So I'll pay that, and I'll field that, and I'll take all of those, and I'll take 2 this time because Spot's actually.
Oh yeah. There was just a ruling about not getting to use actions that you draw this way.
But I don't think this action's going to help me if it rolls. No. Okay.
I guess technically I get to do an action or a global now, but I'm going to pass priority again.
Is there anything I can actually do with that? I suspect not.
No, you can't even do Professor X anymore because your use pile's empty.
When you field a psychic, so she does work on your turn.
Yep.
But that doesn't really help me very much. I can't buy anything.
Well, yeah.
Don't have globals that I could use. Actually, Jarvis has got one. Pay 0. No, that's not going to help me.
No, it's about the Iron Man affiliation, I think.
No, so there's nothing I can do with that. So I
okay.
That's back.
Is it a May or you have to do it? Samantha Wilson.
When you field a sidekick die, draw and roll a die.
Yeah, so you had to do it either way.
Spot is also
all right.
the same.
Well, I will attack with this 5/3 US Agent.
I will block with this 1/1 sidekick.
All right.
Which goes where? Okay, what's the timing now? After blockers are aside. He's KO'd, but I don't have an opportunity to use this because it's all in, right?
But you prep
timing issues. Yeah. I would block, and then this would go to here. Oh, it's going to go there, so it's irrelevant anyway. Okay, done.
Oh yeah. No, you can't do that.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, pass turn.
Okay. Oh, I just forgot to switch the camera to me. What am I doing? So 4 out. Hello, Jarvis. Oh, bloody hell. Hello. Yeah.
Did you want to roll a lot of dice this time?
I don't have any that I can draw. It's not that good, actually. I mean, I can draw big entrance. I suppose I can field them 1 by 1. That might work. Then I can actually pull the next thing I draw. But I only have so much. I don't really want Jarvis as that. So I think I'll go with that. Well, that's going to let me pull 2 on its own, so I don't really want that many sidekicks. And if Jarvis comes up, but to have 2 sidekicks is not a bad thing, I guess. Hey, Jarvis did come up.
Ooh.
So I'll field that, which means I pull 2. Right, my bag is empty. So now we really want to roll big entrance. That would be really nice. Didn't do it, but could be right. So this is a bit of a risky maneuver, but you're looking pretty threatening, and my life's going down a bit too rapidly. So if I spend 4, big entrance would. Oh, I suppose it works out the same way. I can get team up. Is that what I want to do? I can actually spin that to a mask as well and buy something else. Is that what I want to do? I don't know what I want to do, but it seems like a good idea. I'd like another affiliation. Oh, but he's got fielding costs. Ooh, I didn't think that through. Hang on. Wait. Wait, there's this one and that. Who's not got fielding costs and is another affiliation? Not Jubilee, not Wong. Nobody.
I mean, you're going to get 2 dice for fielding, right? So
yeah, but the
maybe
2 dice.
enough.
I'm hoping for team up and yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
It doesn't really work out, does it? Damn. Well, I could just hope for the 0 fielding cost. That would be super. Probably won't roll it as a character.
That's true.
Okay, I'll do that. What the hell? Anyway, so that's a mask, and then I pay for Wong. That's in transition. That's used. I field. How many characters have I fielded? Not that many. Aha! Damn.
Just the 1 sidekick and that, I think.
So your Jubilee has only. Okay, that's quite good actually. So I could do either when I field him, I'll pull and roll these 2, and I do 2 damage to one of your characters.
Yes.
Which will be. I don't know. I mean, Jubilee's got more fielding, but Mimic will stop you ramping.
Yeah.
Mimic.
All right. Shouldn't want to knock out my U.S. agent?
No, I don't want to do that. Thank you. And then I roll these.
I feel like I need Fabricate just to get him out of the field now.
I roll these 2. One of them comes up as an action, and the other one comes up as 0 energy. 0 fielding.
Oh my god.
Yes.
How did that happen?
I get to
Am
pull.
I dead? I might be dead.
I get to pull 2 more dice, but I can't because they're all in transition. And now I've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's spot. Sorry, I missed spot. It just looks like a psychic.
Yeah.
So that's Shield, Bat, Villain, Mystic, and Avenger affiliations. -1 from team up is +4 for everything.
1, 2, 3.
+4, in fact.
+3.
Yeah. Is it
I got
-2?
4 affiliations.
No, I've got 5.
No, because Avengers Oh, she's Shield Agent. Yeah, you're right. Yep.
+4.
+4 for everything. Yeah.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra characters. Okay, 5.
Yeah, I mean, I'll fill the
5 'cause
sidekick
you'll fill the
and
sidekick.
ping something, but you'll already have they'll already be buffed defense wise, so I don't think it'll matter.
Yeah.
So I've got 4,
So I use
which
this.
means you have 4 characters. Yeah. So if they all get +4/+4, that's exactly 20 damage. Then.
I'm using that. They become enormous. They get +4/+4, as you say.
Yeah.
And I've got 5 surplus characters. So even with just the buffs, even if you manage to block all of those, just the sidekick.
Yeah. No, just the. Dang, man! I shouldn't have sacrificed him with Use Agent. That was dumb.
Wow.
Ugh. Oh well. Especially because I didn't have a way to get him back out of the field. That was actually a really bad idea. But I don't think I didn't think you were going to be able to do all that in 1 turn. That's a lot.
That is the beauty of this team. Suddenly, from nowhere, you're like, boom, boom. I'll field that, and then I'll buy that, and I'll just roll that. And I was very lucky. Okay, it rolled exactly.
Oh man, yeah.
Not usually my style, but I'm not complaining. Wow.
Yeah, I mean 0 fielding cost. I think you hadn't used Philly Club, right? You still could have.
I think
spun
I
a psychic down
no,
for
I
a fielding.
I did use it.
Yeah.
I would say that you should have pinged out Spot instead of doing Jubilee's damage to me. That would have.
No, they couldn't have, because you'd already gotten +4 defense.
No, before when you did the last piece of damage to me.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, and I was thinking last time I shouldn't have sacrificed all of them, and I should have saved 1, and I would have been able to get 2. I could have turned it into a mask, and then I would have had 2 energy. I could have gotten 2 sidekicks in the field.
Right.
And maybe that would have done. Yeah, but getting rid of Spot would have made a big difference. Okay. Yeah. Oh well. Couple of mistakes, but man, that team just comes out of nowhere.
It's a great team. I love it, Matt Jordan. You're a star. That's fantastic.
Well, anyway, we hope you enjoyed this look at sidekicks versus sidekicks in the new modern era, and we hope you enjoyed. And we'll see you next time.
Take care. Bye bye. Brilliant. That was all right, I think. Oh shit! I've just